And I am here and I am back, ladies and gentlemen. It's your friendly neighborhood mailman or mailcat, depending on what you know me as. Trojan pair, or you can just call me Trojan, as most people identify it as my first name, sort of shortening it that way. We are back. Gosh, I think it's been almost 6 months. I'm going to say probably November was the last stream we might have done. Maybe December. I don't know. But it's definitely been the first time this year. And I know if you're looking, you see the room and everything, which is not normal with this situation and setup. But we are doing Nanoblocks tonight. We do have more of these Godzilla Nanoblocks. And we're going to start working on our Nanoblocks. I do sure that I get set over there. This format is a little different since last time we did it because I have to deal with some potential issues. So don't be surprised if there's transfer things. Anyway, let's see. We've just got our basic stuff. Now, we've done several of these, but we still have a few more. Like, we've done Godzilla on here. Done Rodan. Did Destroya. That's all we've done. I think we've done about half of them, if I'm not mistaken. But today, this one is going to be Biollante. So we're going to do Biollante. And of course, as you can see, we have our 2 sets of things. It's not too much, but remember, even this amount of blocks does not contain a whole set. There's a lot of doubles involved in it. So there's a lot of spares in these, a lot of doubles. So there's going to be a lot of pieces that don't get used. Here's the instruction booklet. We have a total of 13 steps on here. And that's it. So we'll get this open. I'm kind of doing this type of stream specifically tonight because I haven't given a whole lot of notice to it because I wasn't sure when I was going to do this. I think I've determined I'm going to start doing this on Fridays now. So that's going to kind of make one of those videos unnecessary, but okay. And we'll open this one. Let me just do it here. Also, I still have the Ko-fi page. I probably will need to remember to keep that updated since I kind of forgot about it for this update anyway. Doing the stream tonight. The stream was, of course, kind of last minute a little bit because I wasn't sure how I was going to do it tonight or what, but did decide to do it. So, all right, let's take a look. First step, we're going to need 4 pieces. So we're going to need one of these 8-block pieces here. We need these little pieces here. And then we'll need 2 of these curved 3-block frames. As always, I mean, while I do this stuff, one of the main things I like about doing this is to have any type of conversations that are welcome, about trying to figure out exactly what we want to do. You know, like if there's questions about things, like maybe you missed the first part of my discussion, then, you know, you can ask me questions. I don't mind repeating myself or things, so don't be afraid to ask. And like, oh, maybe you already talked about it. It's fine. Also, this is going to go on. This is a good question. This is going to go on YouTube, as these often do, and since these go on YouTube, I edit them. By the way, this is the first step. We did the first step now. But since we did YouTube, a good question that I would ask about this is, I edit these videos, kind of take out the unnecessary stuff. I often take out a lot of the announcements from here too. But if I do all that, shortens the videos, makes it more likely that you'll watch it through, since there's a lot of that stuff that's cut out. My question is, and maybe this is not going to be the place where I find out, but should I continue doing it that way? Should I edit it a little less? Should I not edit it at all? Just post it as is? What would your preference be? Do you like the heavily edited videos where I edit out a lot of the repeat stuff when I play games, a lot of the unnecessary conversations about things that aren't related to the games or the builds, which are supposed to be the features of this? Should those things be cut out, basically, or do you like them to stay and me just not edit anything? You know, the 10 to 15 minutes before the stream actually starts, where I'm just playing music, cutting that out, which saves a lot of time. Stream. What are your thoughts on that and how that would be used on YouTube? I'm genuinely curious what you think about that. All right, we've got a few pieces here. So it's like a 2-step process. So we're going to put this aside for a second. So we've got these other ones, these 4-piece blocks that kind of form a T. Let's see. So I need 2 of those. Here's the other one. And we're going to put those together. Kind of make this little H looking thing. Then I'm going to need a 2-block. It's not a 2-block. It's a 2. And not a curved edge 2-block, but a straight edge. Put it on the back side here. This H. That's good. That's actually going to be my top piece. I've got a bottom piece, which I need another one of these curved 3 blocks. It's straight edge, but they form an L shape. So I need 2 more of those. And we'll put those together. Kind of form a U shape or C shape, depending on which way you're looking at it. And then I need the curved 2 blocks. which are going to go, looks like, on the edges, with one sticking out, one not sticking out. Kind of like so. Oops. Okay. And then we're supposed to put this one on top of this. So, like, these pieces are going to go in line with this. Which, that's kind of weird, actually, now that I see that. Because... Oh, no. Okay. It goes on there from the middle. So I was about to say, I was like, how is this going to work? But I see it now. It's going to be tricky with my fingers. It's the first little... Oh, come on. Okay. Connect them, please. There we go. Then do this other side here. There we go. Now, get that all put together. Seems like... Okay. Got this. And then we've got to put this on top. But it's going to take... the front parts are going to attach to the back parts of this. It's interesting. Now, what would this part be? This is... I think this might be that belly piece, possibly. The Biollante. Biollante has like this big old belly that has like, it's kind of like a weak spot for it. Okay, that's step 2. So we've got another step. So we're going to need a few things. More curved blocks. And we need to put those in front of the blocks we just laid next to the yellow. So we'll do that. Okay, that looks good. And then we're going to need 2 more of those here. And we will need, let's see, 2 of these little step ladder looking things. And what we're going to actually do is take this curved one, put it on the bottom, stick out. Change up the music here. Kind of on these shorts, I don't really want to do those. Let's go. There we go. So we're going to do that. We're going to do it for each side, and it's going to be for each one of these little arm pieces on the bottom that were sticking out. Not the top ones we just laid, but the ones the step before. And looks like going back, which is interesting. That again. on the other side. There we go. So that's that. Okay. Now we are on to step 4. Still got 10 steps to go. So let's see here. Ooh, okay. So now we're going to layer again. So we need a 2 block that has a straight edge on top of the yellow piece here. See, right there. And then in front, going in front, so like to the side, but to the front part, but one of those curved ones, curved edges with 2 on each side. There we go. And then we need 2 of these 3-piece L-shaped blocks, and they're going to stick out straight from each side. 2-piece that we just laid, which will leave little gaps next to the curved ones, to which we will also add SWAT or curved 2-piece sets. So we are using a lot of these. I don't even see too many more of these, so we must be about out on this, to be honest. Alright. So that's going to actually attach these little arm pieces that we laid steps. So that's good. For stability and there. And then that is step number 4. How about that? Starting to come along. Let's go to step 5. Got some more similarities. This is going to be interesting. So we're doing that step ladder thing again, but so let's see. So we got 2 of those. One is going on top of the other in the opposite direction. Yep. And then the lower one that we had, the free piece there, is going to get a curved 2-piece sticking out from it. And then that is going to be, looks like, part of the front arm just had, and we're going to do that again on the other side. So same thing, get those 2 little step ladder looking pieces. Going in the opposite ends, one on top of the other, with a curved piece. There's one right there. Put on the lower one sticking out, and connect it to the other. looks pretty good. That's step 5. All right, so see there, it's kind of got almost like a bug quality. Looks like almost looks like a frog too. Frog. All right. Now let's go to step 6. So step 6, we're going to finally use one of these bigger ones again. This is going to overlay it on top, but not all the way to the back. Just leave just enough space there in the back for another straight-edged 2-piece. And we'll put that there if I can. For some reason I can't get it on. Why do you think that's a problem? Okay. There we go. I think it's done. There we go. Okay. And then now we're going to need a straight set of 3. This is the first time we've used that. And it's going to occupy the back part on each side. So there's 1. There's 2. There we go. Definitely looking like the belly now. So that's step number 6. Let's go to step 7. We got another one of these 8 block pieces. We're going to put it on the back, across the back. Alright, so we need a red piece front, which I think is part of the mouth. And 2 white 2-piece curved pieces on these little edges right here. Adding a little bit of color to it. I think that this is supposed to be like the tusks, sort of, that come out of it, around its mouth area. So that was step 7. Okay, we're past the halfway mark now. So step 8. All right, another one of these 8-piece blocks here. I'm gonna overlay that top of the one we just did, and then to overlay on this first part of the red, connecting the red and the white pieces, we're going to do these blocks that only have one stub on it, but it's big enough to be a 2-piece. 2 of those, 1 on each side, and it's not connected. Here and okay, and I need 1 more piece. There. The other side. There we go. There. 9th step. You see, this is getting a lot simpler now. It's very complex, multiple things, and now it's like it's getting very simple. Right? Which is like, put 2 of these, put 3 of these. For this back side, I'm going to use these L-shaped ones. and just kind of lay them on the back, but backwards. So that way, just the two parts are on the back. So there's two holes in the back. All right. And then step 9 and step 10. Here's step 10. Take one of these straight edge 2-piece blocks and put it on top of the front part of the L-shaped box. Woo! That's it. That's all we did. All right, so now the 11th step. Oh, okay, now we're getting somewhere. We're going to put it on the head now. Okay, so let's see. Step 1. Let's get this weird little shoe-looking piece. We're going to get two of the single dots, put them near the connection point. Okay. And then we're going to get one of these straight 3 blocks here. Connect it on top of them. I think I got it. I did. Okay. And then beneath that, we're going to connect another straight edge 3. Sure that it's in there straight. Good. And one of these T-shaped ones for the front. Oh no, that's not right. Okay. I made a mistake. Okay, it's supposed to be one up from that. This part's not going to connect. They're going to be off. Oh. Okay. And it's not coming off. There it goes. It says further up, this piece is 2 at the ends, and they'll be hanging off by themselves. Okay, now that looks like the accurate head. And we're going to put these eyeballs on those single socket points. Now we have something. Okay. So what do we have to do for the next step? Let's see. So we've only got 2 steps left. We're going to the back arms, and then the 13th step. We're going to put. It's basically the same thing on step 12 that it is on step 13, except step 13 is the front versus the back. SimCity, yep. Okay, we'll wrap this up with SimCity. So what we're going to do is we're going to take 4 times we're doing this. Take one of these little step ladder looking steps. We're going to put a straight edge 2 on top of it. Kind of make it a little good looking. It look like it's kind of branching out. And it's kind of like traction. Okay, and then we gotta do that 3 more times. Okay, now 2 more times. Oh, what? You have got to be kidding. Okay. Come on, get on there. Why does it keep coming? It's like it's not sitting. It's weird. Okay, hold on. This thing on here is just kinds of okay. It doesn't want to stay on very long. I can get it on, but it just doesn't like it just doesn't like it. I don't know. Okay, last piece. Okay. All right. All right. These are extras. Here we are. That is it. That's Biollante. Ooh, gotta be careful. Those arms are very fragile on that. This has been your friendly neighborhood mailman, mailcat, Trojan pair. I wish you blessings. See you next time. Bye bye.